emails. We actually had an email. A mother that her kid watches us says you guys should be positive role models. Yeah. So we're going to try to be every week, maybe.
Brush your teeth. Okay? This is an RC show.
If you eat cookies.
It's not a dental hygiene show, but please brush your teeth.
These are pretty cool, man. I'll go hard.
Those are nice. Okay, don't keep taking those in and out. Buzz on the boards, hobbytalk.com.
Serious business now.
Serious business.
Yep, we go to Hobby Talk. We got some new buzz this week.
And here's the buzz on the boards. RC, is it a hobby or a sport?
Yep, hobby.
You be the judge.
Yeah, you be the judge. That's somebody started a thread, and there's been some passionate responses. People getting, it's a hobby. Some people say it's a sport.
What's your take on it, Mike? Been around a while.
Yeah, to me, it's 100%. If you're racing, it's a sport, okay? Because you're competing. You have professional announcers. You have live race results. You have magazines. You have
competition.
A lot of money involved. When you're competing, man, it's a sport. I don't care what kind. Kayaking's a sport. In the Olympics. I mean, there's. To me, they're not toy cars. A lot of guys say we're racing toy cars. But
I think Barry Baker said it once. It's a bunch of grown men racing toy cars for Boylan trophies.
But they don't act like it.
No, it's serious business. A lot of companies listen. Companies.
He broke a hand, I think, from slamming a driver's stand once.
Barry Baker?
Yeah.
Wow.
He got mad.
Well,
now you wouldn't be doing that playing with toys.
No, you know what? And I take kind of Jay Kimbrough's viewpoint. I think Jay summed it up. It's really a participation.
Here's what we know about the Ultima RB5. It is virtually an all-new design that was the result of years of research and development. The main goal of the new Ultima RB5 is simple: to win the next IFMAR World Championship. The new Ultima RB5 only shares rear hubs with the Laser ZX5 and a few common hardware items, but the essential and distinguishing components of the car, such as the chassis, transmission, bulkheads, shock towers, suspension, and the sleek aerodynamic body are all new. Each aspect of the car was specifically designed and tested to produce maximum performance. Make no mistake about it, this is a true race vehicle. Likewise, the materials chosen for this new Ultima were exhaustively tested, all with the goal to create the ultimate no-nonsense competition car that's ready to take on the world. Looks pretty good to me. I think Kyosho is serious about getting back into racing. Find a well-laid-out user manual, decals, alligator clips, wall plug, and the battery nurse itself with numbered wires. Secondary battery power consists of a 9-volt battery. Tekin recommends direct soldering the nurse wires to the batteries, but has provided alligator clips for those who would prefer to use them. The actual soldering of the alligator clips took seconds, although I did fight with the colored boots for a minute or so. Just make sure unused wires don't come in contact with exposed battery terminals. So now you're asking yourself, what does the battery nurse do? Well, here it is straight from Tekin. Simply put, the battery nurse helps delay the inevitable. It keeps good batteries good longer, helps keep batteries that want to go bad from going bad as quickly, and does absolutely nothing for bad batteries that are already bad. Tekin recommends discharging packs at 10 amps or less after a run. Then use an equalizing tray that has a cutoff of no less than 0.5 to 1 volt. Mike and I have been using the Battery Doctor for well over a year with great results. Then, simply charge your packs to 30 to 50% of full capacity.
Tech tips. This week we're talking about tire traction. Tire traction. What tire traction does, what is it? You might see a lot of racers do it. If you're backyard bashing, don't even consider doing it. This is for the guys that are racing. tire traction. You apply it to your tires. Basically, it'll make the tires sticky. It makes the tires wake up. It cleans the tires. It does a lot of good stuff for your tires. But if you use it wrong, it can make your race program go down the tubes. So we're going to talk a little bit real quick on how to apply it, what it does. I showed you the suntan lotion. Suntan lotion SPF 45 has something in it called lanolin. It goes onto the foam tires and actually makes the tire sticky, actually cleans the tire. You only do it on foam tires, you don't do it on rubber tires. You might see a lot of guys that race asphalt do it. Doesn't seem to work that good on carpet now. But if you're racing outside asphalt, you can actually apply this tire traction on just like you do. You just smear it on with your fingers. Do it on the rear there. Little trick. Doesn't matter if you're using this Paragon type of tire traction suntan lotion. Don't start out the weekend putting it on full front tires. You want to start out maybe like half your front tire. The reason being is wherever you apply that tire traction is where you're going to be getting traction.
Charge of the batteries, it will provide hours of fun indoors and out on all types of terrain. Notice how the large tires and rugged suspension system dampens out those rough bumps. Stable this is. Now here is a vehicle designed for the budget-minded enthusiast who wants to get into off-road fun quickly.
Towering three-layer driver's stand with the drivers right up the top. It could look like a ballet at times, but more often it looked like a crash derby. Some mean off-camber sections would catch those too quick. We are in qualifying mode, and there will be 6 rounds, but only the best 4 count. There were around 10 different brands and buggies represented at this year's event. Just shows how healthy this class is around the world. All races ran to the clock, and races only started when the prescribed time arrived. Car control in the air was very important here, as you spent a lot of time flying. The pace is on. And Pavides looks quick. Until he rolls on the off-camber banking.
Oh, no, it's good. It looks good.
It
But
does,
he
looks
changed
nice.
it last week or 2 weeks ago was the Skippy hat.
Yeah, don't touch me. I told you about touching
We
me.
had the tank hat. It's a hat show.
It is. No, it isn't. Hey, this is the part we hate to do, but we hate to say goodbye.
We hate it. We hate it.
We hate it. We love doing this
We
program.
we love
Thank
it.
you. We're
We
glad
hate
you
it.
enjoy it.
I love it. I
I'm
love
Jeff-
doing it.
I'm Jeff Maturo.
And I am Jeff's partner, Mike Boylan.
We'll see you next time.
Go racing.
Go racing. Have fun.
Email us.